In this Akounto review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about the software Akounto. If you have any questions, please comment them down below, and I'll also be sure to leave a discounted link down there so you can always get your money's worth for Akounto. Akounto is a software where you streamline your business accounting processes with a one cloud-based solution. This is what you should see once you're first signed up or even logging in again. So overall, there's a lot going on, so for any beginners it could be quite overwhelming. As you can see, again, there's a lot going on. I'm going to quickly go through each feature, and then throughout the review I'm going to dive deeper into each feature. So straight off the bat, up in the top left hand corner, there's these three little lines. If you click these, it brings out the main pages of the software, from the dashboard all the way down to the settings. Once you go off that, you can actually upload your logo to the right of that by clicking this right here, and it does say the accepted image dimensions are 150 pixels by 150 pixels. You can go ahead and upload that if you want to, but it's not really necessary. All the way to the right of that, we have the search bar where it says a minimum 2 characters required for each search. Cool little feature for the search bar if you want to go ahead and use that. And then the rest is just other information for the software like your account. Below that, we then have the main page where it has all of the main features and analytics for this software, like the dashboard where it has the cash flow breakdown, projected profit, sale invoices, purchase invoices, and then the get things done section. So overall there's a lot going on again, but we're going to go ahead and break down each feature now and see if we can actually know what feature does what. So if you want to go ahead and actually go over to the left hand side, we can go ahead and first go onto the sales, and we can see we can create invoices, estimates, recurring invoices, credit notes, customers, and products and services. So if you went onto the invoices, and it would take you to this page where it's an invoice section. So it says invoices, track your sales easily, invoice every success for your business. So right here you can actually go ahead and create a new invoice. As you can see, once you hover over it, it turns blue. To the right of that you have the overview of your invoices once you've actually created them. So you can have an overdue, a total outstanding, in draft, and that's pretty much it. This should start appearing here once you've actually added your first invoice, and then if you want to, you can actually export your invoice in the top right hand corner. So we're going to go ahead and actually add our first invoice or create a new invoice, and then see what features that includes once you actually start creating an invoice on this software. So let's go ahead and click create new invoice. So if you are first logging in, it actually asks you to create your invoice settings. It says set your invoice number preferences. This is a one-time action. So if you're first logging in, again, it's a one-time action, and you can go ahead and run through this really quickly. So you set your invoice prefix, invoice number, invoice suffix, and then you can have a little preview. Once you are on the create an invoice section, it should open up all of these features, and we're going to go through them now. So on the right hand side, it should say your personal details that you have put into the software once you've first logged in or even signed up. And then all over to the left of that, you have your logo, which you can upload that as well if you're running this through a company. Below that you can add all of the billing information like the customer billing, and then to the right of that you have all of the invoice information like the invoice date, due date, invoice amount, and the currency that it is. So you can go ahead and actually add an item as well if you want to go ahead and add more information. And then all the way up in the top right of that you have your settings like the invoice titles, invoice column, make recurring, reminders, and the invoice attachments. So each of these you can go ahead and expand them and pretty much just go through them. So if you were going on the titles, again you can choose your company logo and then add the invoice title and then go ahead and save. So if we name this title the review, I'm just going to name it that for something random, and click save, it would then change the title right here to review. Next you have the invoice column. If you open up that, you can go ahead and go through all of these, which we're not going to do because again it varies depending on the person who's creating the invoice. Next we have the make recurring. All you have to do is go ahead and click a button if you want it recurring and just click it right there. Any reminders as well, you can click these, and then invoice attachments, you can just click them as well. Once you've gone ahead and actually created your invoice for whoever you're creating it for and are happy with the result, you go ahead and just click save or even preview if you want to. So all the way back at the home page or the dashboard page, next we're going to go back to the left hand side and just go on the purchase section. If we had to click on the bills, this is the billing section that opens up, and it's pretty similar to the invoices section. So you have the bills right here, book your expenses and get a step closer to business efficiency. You can create a new bill. You can see your overview, which is total expenses, approved and in draft, and then add your first bill or even export a bill. So we're going to go ahead and actually click create new bill, and once you click that, it should open up this page where it says create bill, and then right here is where you can go ahead and actually create it. So you have your vendor, all of your numbers and information, and again, like the invoices page, it's different for everyone, so you go ahead and actually fill out that information which correlates to you. So you can scroll through this, add any items, add your money and your currency, and then add any notes if you wish to do so. All you have to do once you've done that is click save like the invoices section, and then it should save to your billing section and start running analytics through it. Back to the left hand side on the accounting section, once we click on that and go onto transactions, this is now the accounting section where it has all of the information on your transactions. So right here it says find, add and analyze all of your transactions at one place. Right there it gives you the statistics, summary of cash received and paid during a selected period of time. So this section is just an area where all of your data and analytics run through. You have your net inflow / outflow, and then you have some charts, which are pretty cool features for this software in case you actually like to visualize what is going in and out. To the right of that you have your bank balance, bank account, and then your balance amount right there. Down here you can go ahead and actually add your first transaction, which we're going to click to see the features of that. You can choose whether it's an income, expense, or even journal transaction. So for now we're going to go ahead and see the income. So all this section does is opens up a little section right here, and you can go ahead and actually add the income, which is a description, account, the date and total amount, and then the category and notes. Pretty cool feature again. You can go ahead and just pretty much just handle your transactions through this software and just add and select your income and expenses. Once you've added all your information correlating to you, you go ahead and click save transaction, and then it should be saved in here. Back to the left hand side, finally we have the banking section, and you can go ahead and actually go on connected accounts, and then right here it gives you all of your banking connected accounts. So all this is where you can go ahead and actually connect your account to this software, like your bank account or any other forms of currency accounts for you that you use. Securely connect your bank account and import transactions automatically. Cool feature that it does use, if I do say so myself. And then down here is where it says your connected banks if you actually have any. So it gives you how much you've actually connected with it, and then you can actually have a few connected. If you want, you can also go ahead and upload a statement up in the top right hand corner. And now for the reports section, once you've gone ahead and actually added all of your information throughout the software using all of its features, you then go ahead and actually go through your financial reports like profit and loss statements, balance sheets, cash flow statements. You can also know your taxes and understand your taxes. Again, this software actually really helps with any form of accounting and taxes and any form of money, and it's a really great software for all of that. You can actually add your sales tax, and then you can actually check your books in details like trial balance, account balances, and the general ledger. Down here you can actually have accounts receivable like customer wise invoice report and accounts receivable aging, and then finally you have your accounts that are payable. You have your vendor wise bill report and accounts payable aging. That's pretty much it for that section. It is really intricate and it does change for everyone, but you want to go ahead and actually fill this in if you want to get the full features of this software. So let's go back to the home page, and now we can review on what section does what and actually how the software works. So again, once you've filled in all of your information correlating to you and everything's actually working with your company accounts and the software and your banks, you can then go ahead and actually start racking in your data and analytics through the dashboard and see what actually happens. Like your invoices would all start coming in here, like your sale invoices and purchase invoices, and then all of your profits and cash flow would start coming in through graphs and visualizations through these. Again, all transactions would be on the right hand side, and then that's pretty much it for this software. And there we go, that is it for the Akounto software review. Overall, I think it's a really great software, and there's a couple of features that I personally like once I was reviewing this software. The features that I like is how good the software actually works. There are a lot of great features, from accounting to invoices to actually just helping you out with all of this financial stuff in general. I think it's really great for professionals and also really great for beginners if they want to go ahead and actually get into this sort of software. Would I recommend this to anyone? Yes, I absolutely would. Anyone who's looking to actually have a business, this is one of the best softwares out there for accounting. For any financial areas of your business or even your life, this is probably a really great software to use, and the features are really well integrated to the software. Would I use this myself? Again, yes, I absolutely would. If I had a business that I needed to run and there's a lot of accounting and financial stuff with it, I would definitely use this software. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.